It's a brilliant fight.
Joseph is. Let me tell you, nobody wants to see Joseph.
He's there.
Yeah. Joseph hasn't sent out a fucking phone. That's how bad it is.
He talk a lot as well. So we're quite similar in that sense, and when we're in the ring, we take care of business the way we're supposed to.
Oleksandr Usyk reportedly leaked sparring footage showing Joseph Parker getting dropped, and fans can't stop talking about it. Sources say Usyk landed a sharp counter that sent Parker down, turning what was supposed to be regular training into a...
The better? Yeah, the better myself. I don't know.
He respected Usyk, but the leak crossed a line. Though Parker hasn't responded directly, his quiet attitude says it all. He's staying composed out of professionalism, not fear. When Usyk was asked about the...
He's a good fighter, and I rank him at the top, right at the top with, there are sparring stories, but he is very good. He's very good.
That's when Parker's patience started to fade. His usual calmness gave way to determination and focus. He wasn't angry for show. He was standing up for his pride. For him, this fight isn't just about winning. It's about restoring respect. Every round of training now...
You've got the pick of the crop. What do you want? What do you want next?
This isn't just another fight. It's personal. Every punch will carry the weight of redemption. Even other boxers have shared their opinions. Some see the situation as a reminder of how much perception matters in this sport. Parker knows how quickly a moment like this can shape public opinion.
You're gonna get it, you big lump. I'm gonna smash your face in. That's what's gonna happen, you prick.
Get up there, Joe Parker, me boy! He's learning!
Parker's focus is fixed on performance, not payback. His silence now feels more dangerous. It signals a man ready to prove everything through action. Analysts like Johnny Nelson believe Parker might actually be the stronger and more complete fighter this time. The leak may have...
How do you think you stand up to his power? You've shown a very resolute chin in your time.
Listen, I don't want to be getting hit with all these big shots.
Hearn pointed out that Usyk's greatness is undeniable, but time is catching up with him. Parker knows this could be his one real chance to face a living legend, and that urgency might make him more dangerous than ever.
Something went wrong. That's the problem.
Derek, I spoke to Joe Parker tonight, and he said you talk a lot of shit. Have you
got the Parker for them 12?
I thought you guys were pals. What's happened here?
Let me explain that to you, yeah.
To turn a setback into a comeback moment. Experts agree Usyk isn't just fighting for titles anymore, he's fighting for legacy. Parker, on the other hand, is fighting for respect. That difference in purpose makes this matchup one of the most intriguing in years. Analyst Andy Lee noted that if Usyk avoids this fight...
Usyk is the one that we want to fight. He is the best in the world, holds all the belts. Would have been awesome to, unification, undisputed. But he's injured and he's spending time with his family. And, there are videos of him dancing, but he's just having a good time. Having a good time with his family and having a good time on his time off.
It's willpower. Tony Bellew, who's faced Usyk himself, reminded everyone how tough that challenge is. He respects Parker's courage but warns that facing a tactician like Usyk requires more than heart. It takes perfect execution. Nelson added that timing is...
He's got that much natural strength. It was unprecedented. Joseph Parker will come in at a career heaviest, and Joseph Parker is technically the better fighter out of the two, the better boxer out of the two, the better fighter.
Just quiet focus. He's training harder than ever, surrounded by trust and belief. This isn't about revenge anymore. It's about proving his worth once and for all. Still, some believe Usyk's story isn't finished. With legacy and big money fights in play,
Usyk as someone who's going to go on for another 5 years fighting every challenger in the division. Like, he was the undisputed cruiserweight world champion. He's the unified world heavyweight champion.
Rock summed it up best. Usyk doesn't just fight up footage. He laughed it off like it was nothing serious. But behind that reaction was a message. He's trying to control the story and get inside Parker's head before they ever step into the ring. Retirement might not come as soon as people think. If a showdown...
Who's going to beat him? Who is that guy? I think the guy that deserves a shot next, by the way, is Joseph Parker. He's the guy that's been waiting, and I think the WBO have mandated that fight. So unless Oleksandr Usyk vacates the belt, he will have to fight Joseph Parker next. That'll be an interesting fight. That's probably...
With Parker happens, it would be more than a fight. It would be a battle of pride, legacy, and redemption. Carl fought everything. Parker's best moment might be now, even with all the risks involved. Boxing is built on moments like this, when courage meets up.
But I don't believe he's retired. I don't believe he's done. I do believe he's probably one of the few fighters that's bigger than the belt.
It could damage his image. The leak might have started the story, but the only real ending can come in the ring, where Parker gets to show who he really is. Mackenzie described the contrast perfectly. Usyk's brilliance comes from structure and precision, while Parker's strength comes...
I think it puts Usyk in a not difficult. Like, no one can doubt Usyk's credibility or his reputation because of the fights he's had and what he's done in those fights. But if he opts to fight Dubois and vacate his title, someone who he's already beaten and beaten pretty comfortably, and decides not to fight Joseph, it doesn't look too good for him. That's all I would say. It doesn't look too good for him from the fans' point of view and from a fighter's point of view. I'm sure he'll want to defend his belts, and I'm sure he'll want to fight Joe.
But he's focused on the ring, not the noise. He's handled the talk with class, staying quiet while others mocked Usyk online. Parker embarrassed him, but it also lit a fire that's changed him. Usyk may have started this story, but Parker looks determined to finish it. Commentators like Spencer Oliver said what many fans already...
That even that performance is not enough to beat Oleksandr Usyk, because boxing's all about levels. And Usyk isn't the kind of... As I said before, Usyk's not on the slide. He's not. And he would... once you set out your game plan and you get your tactics and ABCD right, as Usyk has done, that's why he's unbeaten and a two-division unified 4-belt era champion. That's what separates the good from the great.
Oleksandr Usyk reportedly leaked sparring footage showing Joseph Parker getting dropped, and fans can't stop talking about it. Sources say Usyk landed a sharp counter that sent Parker down, turning what was supposed to be regular training into a powerful statement about skill and control. Parker's reaction seemed calm on the surface, but the tension was clear.
If that's going to make a difference against Oleksandr Usyk, I do think he's in the fight. I do think it's a dangerous fight, but ultimately, I think it's one he'll lose.
He's staying composed out of professionalism, not fear. When Usyk was asked about the footage, he laughed it off like it was nothing serious. But behind that reaction was a message. He's trying to control the story and get inside Parker's head before they ever step into the ring. That's when Parker's patience started to fade.
I just won't do it. It's not a risk because he's the future. Usyk's at the stage where he's probably 1 or 2 fights ready to walk away.
For him, this fight isn't just about winning. It's about restoring respect. Every round of training now carries extra meaning for Parker. The leaked clip turned his motivation into something deeper. This isn't just another fight. It's personal. Every punch will carry the weight of redemption. Even other boxers have shared their opinions.
You can't really think about that or worry about that fight until you get this one done and dusted. But this is our full focus. Myself, Andy, George, the whole team that's here from New Zealand, America, I got Rob here. Our full focus is on this fight.
Talk with class, staying quiet while others mocked Usyk online. Parker's focus is fixed on performance, not payback. His silence now feels more dangerous. It signals a man ready to prove everything through action. Analysts like Johnny Nelson believe Parker might actually be the stronger and more complete fighter this time. The leak may have embarrassed him, but it also lit a fire that's changed him.
I don't think we've seen him there more than that.
No, I think he'll fight Joseph Parker at some point.
And also, it's money talks. I'm sitting there thinking, walk away from the sport, sail off into the sunset, but if he comes back with £100 million...
Usyk's greatness is undeniable, but time is catching up with him. Parker knows this could be his one real chance to face a living legend, and that urgency might make him more dangerous than ever. Commentators like Spencer Oliver said what many fans already felt. Parker earned this shot. The WBO's decision only confirmed what the sport was waiting for. A chance for Parker to turn a setback into a comeback moment. Experts agree Usyk isn't just fighting.
Moses Atal-Mariz.
Why is that?
Because he's unbeaten. He works at a high intensity. He's done the rounds. He works people up and down. I mean, he works the head and he works the body, which you don't see with most heavyweights now. He's an intelligent fighter, seems to take a good shot, and that's the kind of guy you'd like to see Atalma in with to see just how good he is.
Know who he really is. Mackenzie described the contrast perfectly. Usyk's brilliance comes from structure and precision, while Parker's strength comes from emotion and hunger. It's intelligence versus instinct, control